I've got a book coming out this spring from Harvard University Press titled A Government Ill Executed, which argues that the federal government isn't performing too well of late. It's overlayered with needless bureaucracy. It has a mission that it continues to expand despite the unwillingness of Congress and the President to provide enough funds to actually execute the laws. We're having trouble getting young people to consider careers in the federal service. We have this vast empire of hidden public service individuals who work in work for private contractors and so forth. There are a number of reasons why government is a very difficult place to perform, and it's gotten worse in the last 30 years. We've had budget cuts, constant attacks against government by candidates for office, erosion of capacity within federal agencies. There's hardly an agency that isn't currently having trouble either recruiting new public servants or dealing with backlogs. We've got delays at the Veterans Administration issuing checks. We have problems with backlogs at the Social Security Administration, problems filling vacancies at federal air traffic control centers. There's just a pile of problems facing us, and we don't really have the answers as yet. The beginnings of the war on waste date all the way back to Thomas Jefferson. He ran the first campaign against big government. But in recent years, presidents and members of Congress have frequently campaigned against government, and Ronald Reagan was really the most brutally negative about government. He argued in his inauguration that government was not the solution to our problems, but was the problem itself. He did quite a bit to reduce funding for government. He was on the attack throughout his term, and he left the public service demoralized. He was not, he left the federal government demoralized, short of funds, but he really wasn't able to change the mission of government. It was a do more with less kind of approach, and Bill Clinton followed the same mantra. George W. Bush has reduced funding for basic services. Really right now we're to the point where the federal government cannot faithfully execute all of the laws. If we're not quite on the brink of complete collapse, we're getting closer and closer, and we've had a cascade of failures such as the sluggish response to Hurricane Katrina that really show us that the federal government is having increasing problems delivering goods and services.